Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video, and today we are going to be talking about the point of the Stag Pinnacle Iron Banner bow. Now I know this isn't out yet, but we did get it in Light GG. It is in the Destiny API, so we're going to go over its ornament and what the bow has for perks and its weapon stats. Now, I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but I actually really strongly dislike bows in Destiny, and this being a ritual weapon, there was a reason that they held it off from last season, and I think honestly it was to tune one of the perk selections on this bow, and that perk specifically being Vorpal Weapon. So the rumor was last season that this bow could actually one-shot a super. Whether or not that's actually possible, we'll have to see. I would honestly be really excited if it was, and I could seriously see this being a very competent bow in something like Trials to shut down supers. And even if not, it's something good to have in your back pocket just in case, you know, teams are running up supers on you in comps or something. It's a great way to shut down the supers, and again, that is only if it's a one shot. We don't know too much about it besides what the perks are, what the frame of the bow is, and that's honestly about it up to this point because we haven't actually seen any gameplay of it. Anyways guys, we are going to move over into the weapon stats. Now the point of the Stag is an energy combat bow, so it's going to go into your energy slot, and it is a combat bow, kind of, I think it's like the no turning back if I'm not mistaken, and the weapon stats are fairly high actually. I think this could be, again, a very competent bow, and I would honestly love to see how this thing performs in the Crucible. However, it's only going to be a couple of weeks until Iron Banner comes out, and then we can all grind for this bow. Now, starting off with the weapon stats, this point of the Stag has an impact of 76, it has an accuracy of 78, it has a stability of 46, a handling of 60, and a reload speed of 46, with a draw time of 684, I think it's milliseconds. As for the point of the Stag's hidden stats, it has a aim assist of 72, it has a zoom of 18, and it has a recoil of 77, and somehow this bow's recoil tends to go right. I didn't think bows had recoil. I guess, I don't know. I'll have to check it out. I don't use bows too much, but this honestly piqued my interest because Bungie must have something special about this bow. I know it's not a pinnacle, it's a ritual, so it's not super special, but there's got to be something about this bow that makes it worth grinding for, because like I said, in my opinion, and I don't know if this is the community opinion, bows are not in a super great spot right now. However, I did actually enjoy using No Turning Back, which I think, again, was a combat bow. That archetype was my favorite kind of bow, so I would be interested to see how the point of the Stag performs. Now, moving on to the perk set for the point of the Stag, it's going to come with an elastic string, which has excellent snapback, it decreases accuracy, but it gives you a faster draw time, slightly increases your handling speed. After that, we'll move over to the arrow perk, which is natural fletching. It's a feather light with good recoil, slightly decreases accuracy, greatly increases stability. After that, we're going to move over to trait tree 1, which is no distractions and Archer's Tempo. Now, I remember getting Archer's Tempo on the Vow. I know that was part of like its curated role. Honestly, Archer's Tempo on the Vow was actually pretty consistent. I really did enjoy using the Vow as well, and I can't remember if that was a combat bow or not, but it actually was a very good bow. I remember using it for a while in Crucible, and it almost, I don't know if this is going to remind me of the Lemon Arc and how it feels, and if it does, I would be happy. I think the Lemon Arc is by far the best bow in Crucible right now. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's by far the best bow. Anyways, moving over to Trait Tree 2, we have the highlight of this bow, the first bow in Destiny history to run with the legendary trait Vorpal Weapon. And if you guys didn't know, this is increased damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their supers active. Now that is going to be the pinpoint for this bow, whether it is good or whether it is not. I don't think no distractions or Archer's Tempo are really going to make or break this bow, but I think it does primarily come down to how well Vorpal Weapon works. And honestly, I don't know if this bow would be really useful besides just having Vorpal Weapon. So I don't know. It's too early to tell right now, but the second trait on the second tree is Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate and boosts handling as your health gets lower. Kind of a trash perk. We got it last season on the Crucible Pinnacle Linear Fusion Rifle, Ritual Linear Fusion Rifle. God forbid I get that wrong. Honestly, it was bad. It was really, really bad. I don't care. It was bad. Bad linear fusion rifle. But that is it for the perks. And then moving on to the Masterwork, it's going to be an accuracy Masterwork on the bow. And at launch of Season of the Worthy, the point of the Stag has one ornament called Lord of the Hunt, and that is actually how I thought to come over here and see if this bow was in the API yet. Now, moving on, I think bows are in a particularly tricky spot because they do have use in things like comp and trials. I think they have a place. However, it does rely on you team shotting, I believe, a lot more than you would traditionally, because if you just use a sniper in your energy slot like Beloved, you can just get the one piece or one tap and then you're good to go. However, if you dome someone with Point of the Stag, then you're gonna have to have either yourself or someone else help clean the person up afterwards. And like I said, I think this is gonna be an incredibly niche bow, but I do think that the plays are there. So this might be, again, something to kind of keep in your back pocket, primarily just for Vorpal weapon. We'll have to see if this bow actually is able to one tap a super. I don't think it's going to. I think it'll probably be like a 2-tap, which even then is still incredible. I'm just interested to see how this bow places in the meta, especially since none of the perks that we got in our artifact are based around helping us out with bows. You're gonna have to use other mods, which you can get, of course, but you're gonna have to rely on mods that you already had to improve this bow's, reload speed and things like that. But besides that, guys, the Point of the Stag isn't out yet, as you guys know. I just figured it would be interesting to kind of give this bow a look-see and a rundown before Iron Banner comes out, so that you guys might know what you should expect when you're grinding for this bow. So those are the perks. We have Elastic String, Natural Fletching, No Distractions, Archer's Tempo in column 1, Vorpal Weapon, and Eye of the Storm in column 2. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to providing more Season of the Worthy content as the season drives on. It just started today, and I'm trying to keep the grind up for you guys. I hope you do enjoy the videos. I put a lot of work into them. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to hang out with me, I stream pretty much daily on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Fpsplasma. I would love to see you guys there. It means the world to me. Anyways, though, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.